My name is Hoshi Gaswala. I work with Business World. It's my pleasure to have Mr. C.P. Gurnani with me here today. This is an unplanned interaction on the sidelines of SAP Fusion, SAP Fusion Exchange, where Mr. Gurnani is doing the keynote. I think it's a disservice to introduce you, sir. Everyone knows you. Everyone who needs to know you knows you or knows about you, but just for the uninitiated, Mr. Gurnani is the person behind the remarkable turnaround of Satyam, and then he headed Tech Mahindra. And just when we thought he was going to be there for a lifetime, he decided to turn entrepreneur, and he's now the founder of AIonOS. Mr. Gurnani, my question to you is, after having worked for a large company, achieved a lot, and the company was practically, you felt a strong sense of ownership there too. What made you turn entrepreneur?
Hoshi, one is, I'm really grateful to my colleagues and the people I've been associated with, all through my 40 plus years of professional life. And more importantly, I have always used to say, and now I experience it, once you are part of the Mahindra family, you are
Always.
family for rest of your life. So for me, it was just one stage of my life that I was the longest serving CEO in the Indian IT industry. And during that tenure, I got awarded as an Entrepreneur of the Year by EY. And somehow there was this feeling that was I an entrepreneur or was I an entrepreneur manager? Fast forward in life, when I decided to retire, most people had a question, what's your bucket list? And my first reaction was, what is a bucket list? Why do you need a bucket list? If you want something, you want to make it happen, you just go and do it. And that is the time the penny again dropped that from entrepreneur manager, can I become an entrepreneur? So here I am, enjoying my next innings as an entrepreneur.
Uh, Tell us about AIonOS. What are you striving to do there? It's been there for about a year, right? So what are you striving to do there? What are the problems that you are intending to solve for, corporates, for, personal lives? What is AIonOS's objective finally?
So AIonOS, the word is AI on OS. So that means whatever we do, AI is integral to that. Now, for us, I'm not doing it alone. As a matter of fact, I have a majority partner in a firm called Interglobe Enterprises, which is owned by an entrepreneur called Rahul Bhatia, who's more famous for also running a big airline called Indigo. Now, Interglobe is focused on what in IT industry we call as TTLH, travel, transportation,
Hospitality,
logistics, and hospitality. So, on the travel side, you know about Indigo. On their logistics business, they have a joint venture with UPS. On hospitality, they have a joint venture with Accor in India. So, in a lot of ways, it was just that if I was going to build a company with AI first, if I'm going to have a company which has all employees which practice and preach AI first, then I need to make an impact with in the TTLH sector first. Number two, yes, we launched the company on 23rd of April. So we're looking at products and platforms that we believe should now be more AI enabled. So that means we are approaching it from the use cases. And good news is AI is the new electricity, and there is a lot more to be done.
what do you think AI So AI has been around for not, I wouldn't say fairly long, 2 years, 3 years, but that's a lot in the technology life cycle. How do you see AI transforming businesses in India?
You know, it's like in telecom we saw from when we went from copper wire to mobile phones, it clearly changed the way we interacted with the consumer or the consumer interacted with a utility. I think it is exactly the same moment for us. And India is doing a good job in building their physical infrastructure. India is doing a phenomenal job of building their digital infrastructure. What is the product of digital infrastructure? End of the day, the product of a digital infrastructure is usable data for solving or anticipating some of the challenges. And I think when I look at India and AI, to me, it's a beautiful opportunity. The beautiful opportunity of becoming the leader in education, becoming a leader in healthcare, becoming a leader in actually agri productivity, and becoming a leader in manufacturing. Why am I saying all, some sound contradictory? For example, AI in healthcare, yes, it is feasible and it is doable because if I have 1.4 billion people and if that data can be harnessed properly, then I should be the drug discovery capital of the world. I should be the life sciences capital of the world. I should be the diagnostic capital of the world. And if I am the drug discovery, life sciences diagnostics, and also life sciences, then I should be the healthcare capital of the world. The contradictory looks like is that I will become the leader in food security of the world. Reason is my average farm size is 1 acre. My 48% of my population is engaged in agriculture. At 1 acre, how do I use technology or AI to become a scale producer? And if I become a scale producer, how do I make sure that it is not the mechanization? Because 48% of India's population is engaged in agriculture. But I think that data will enable. Today, I mean, you go and look at the imports, avocado coming in from Tanzania, blueberries coming in from Peru, and thank you very much. Why are they not coming from Karnataka? Why are they not coming from Rajamundry in Andhra Pradesh? So this is the where the importance of AI and data is. This is where the importance of platform is. And I think India has a huge opportunity.
Okay, let me bring you to another question. Uh, Technology has been in India over the past 40 years. In fact, technology is what actually put India on the world map and got us recognized globally. Uh, However, there is a fear that AI is going to take away jobs. And in a country where there's so much joblessness, how do you see this dichotomy? Can India become, you did give some examples, but do you think can India become the AI capital the way it became the software capital in the 90s?
So I look at AI and beyond. So one is AI is not new. I mean, you just saw the three of the Nobel laureates are AI. Similarly, when I look at all the technologies around the world, to them it does not matter. And I'm using the word technologies, I'm not saying computer scientists. When I look at the technologies, the demand on them to give AI solutions is much higher than ever before. And the same aspect, and we know AI is being applied. I mean, each one of us carrying that smartwatch. Each one of us, when we check in, we go and check in through DigiYatra. Each one of us, my point is again, uh, I think there are new jobs being created. And if we want to look at AI and beyond, we need to be ready for those new jobs. And there were certain jobs, it's the same way. when I was growing up, I took stenography lessons because that was the need of the hour. My note taking capability would improve. Today, you have a notebook LLM, which somebody gave me an example. I mean, she used to write a blog. She said my average research and blog writing was 4 hours. Then to convert it into a podcast, it was another 4 hours. Now, that 8 hour work, she said, I am now reduced it to less than 2 hours because of notebook LLM.
Wonderful.
I'm just trying to remind you,
What
some
is
of us who are old enough took stenography lessons,
I did.
right? So,
I did.
so
So wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Gurnani. It was wonderful speaking with you. Lots of luck with AIonOS. I don't think you need all the luck. You always made it happen, so you will. But good luck, any case.
thank you,
Thank
thank you, Akshay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to interact with Business World. Thank you.
Thank you.